Happening tomorrow, a number of new laws take effect right here in the Hoosier State, and one raises the speed limit on portions of I-465.
CBS 4's Eric Graves talked to drivers and state troopers about what you need to know.
Starting July 1st, drivers will notice the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit signs being switched to 65 miles an hour in certain parts of I-465. The first change will be the area highlighted in yellow. Those stretches will go to 65 miles an hour on or after July 1st. The section in green goes to 65 on the north and northeast sides of town after construction ends on the Clear Path project. The section in blue will continue to have variable speed limits based on the traffic, and the small section in red will remain at 55 miles an hour because of the design of the road.
It's a tight turn, and definitely we just want to keep people safe there in that area.
Indianapolis drivers we talked to had mixed reviews.
I think it's a great idea.
That's just going to cause casualties, a lot of wrecks. It's just not safe for Indiana, especially not Indianapolis. It's a busy highway.
Amanda Sanders is worried this increase will lead to more crashes caused by people not paying attention and now going even faster.
Oh, you have to be vigilant. We always go the speed limit. You have to stay alert.
Another driver thinks the speed increase could help traffic congestion.
I think that everybody would appreciate if the traffic flowed, a lot smoother.
But everyone we talked to agreed very few people actually drive below 55 miles an hour on 465.
Do you feel like people are already going 65 miles an hour out there?
Oh, definitely. So if they raise it, they're probably going to go 80, 85.
Probably 65 or 70.
So we checked. There goes one at 70 miles an hour. That's what we're seeing out here on 465. Plenty of cars already used to that new speed limit that hasn't even started yet, just like the people we talked to expected. That wasn't the only 70-mile-an-hour driver we saw either. As the speed limit goes up, ISP will be watching.
We're actually upping our enforcement efforts with this increase because we recognize the dangers of all of traffic going even faster than it already does.
Just because the speed limit will now be 10 miles an hour more than before, Sergeant John Perrine says troopers won't be changing their threshold for pulling drivers over.
They're still going to be stopping cars at the same egregious speeds that they were, regardless of whether the speed limit was 55 or 65.
In Indianapolis, Eric Graves, CBS 4 News.
The switch from 55 miles an hour to 65 is part of House Bill 1461. That bill features changes and updates to roads and infrastructure projects statewide. We'll take a closer look at a few more laws going into effect tomorrow. That's later in this newscast.